Good evening, beautiful people. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you all are having a good day. Well, somebody's not having a good day at all, and that is none other than Miss Quita. Yeah, some of y'all are excited. Quita's locked up, has been reported through Maya. Some of y'all are sad, some of y'all are glad. But at the end of the day, Quita is gone, and we shall see if she comes back. First of all, welcome. Make yourself at home. Thank you all for being here. Running a little late. You know, I value your time because I value my time. However, I was at the grocery store and with the missus, and the last thing she was going to do was cut her shopping short for some YouTube. So anyway, we're here. Put up all the groceries. Welcome everybody. I see a moderator here, Appalachian Girl. Good to see you. Thank you for moderating. Once again, we let everybody rock out. Speak your mind. Say what you want to say. Say how you feel. Give commentary. Give your comments. They are welcome. All right. If you disagree with me, that's okay. You can say it. I do ask that you not beat up on your fellow chat mates. All right. And Appalachian Girl, you have the discretion. If anybody gets anything that's too out of line, you just time them, just erase the message and give them a nice little warning. All right. Let's see who's in the room here. Got a lot of people here. Whoa, it's 168 of y'all here. Good God Almighty. Welcome. Thank you all. Hey, to those who sent super chats, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. To those who sent the cash apps, thank you very much. It's really nice feeling during the day that the cash app goes off and I see a dollar or $2 or $5 type of token of appreciation for what I do. And I just want to say thank you so very much. To our members, we love the members. Thank you all, and to each and every one of you. Without further ado, let's get to it. So I was watching Marcus's video, and I was watching the one with Maya, and so Marcus asked Maya, he said, have you heard of Troy's World? And she said yes, and then it went to a commercial, but I didn't listen to it because I want to do maybe a live reaction, and I was planning on doing that tomorrow night, right? But then my Instagram went off, and those of you who know who you are, who contacted me through Instagram, said Maya's been arrested. And I said, oh man. So I went to Marcus's channel, and lo and behold, I heard Maya telling me about Quita's arrest. Now, I'm starting to wonder who would benefit the most from Quita's arrest. Who will come out most favorable if Quita is not here? Who has motive? Who has opportunity? But nevertheless, Maya's telling us that Quita's locked up. Now, I'm not going to take Quita's word. We're not going to take Maya's word for it, all right? All right, we ain't take Maya's word for it. We want to look for ourselves. So let's go over to the jail cell. Let's go over to the county of DeKalb. And let's just take a gander for ourselves, all right? All right, hopefully y'all can see that all right. And let's open that up just a little bigger. Let me make that font a little bigger, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I need the big font. So let's go to inmate lookup. We're doing this live. Good morning. Good evening, rather. Remember, don't be surprised. It's just me. 1, 2, 3. They both lied. LOL. Marcus tried to clean up everything, talking about her didn't bring Quita over there, and he knew she called all those people. All right. Not sure what you're talking about there, but glad you said it here. Okay, let's look this up, y'all. Stop it again. We're going to start it. Let me put her information in as we see what is the latest, greatest with, I think everybody knows her name by now, right? I'm pretty sure that she gave y'all her name. So let's just look at the window. All right, I'll share the window with y'all. All right. All right, last name is Cooper. First name is Sharika. Oh, you spelled it wrong. CHA. You think after all this time I'll know the name by now, right? Anyway. Put a middle initial in here. Let's see. CHARQUITA. Cooper. Clear it. Let's do a smart search. I'm not a robot. All right, don't start tripping, man. Don't start tripping. Now you're gonna tell me you're not gonna come up, and I'm looking at it right now. All right. I know it's late. There we go. Finally. Gee whiz. All right, we want to read for ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Cooper, Welcome, everybody. Hello to everyone in the chat. The government name, Sharika Cooper. What the hell? Charquita. Her real name is Charquita Sharika Cooper. That girl didn't have a chance from the beginning. Sorry, dear self. She didn't have a chance from the beginning. Charquita Sharika Cooper. And you got a long list of cases here, but we're looking for the one in 2026. Can y'all see that? Do I need to make that font bigger? Let me know if y'all can see it or not. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see it, please. Bigger? You got it. Let me get out the way. All right. I think that's as big as gonna get y'all. So this case is from 2009, booked Loitering for Sex. This case was in 2009 as well, obstructing of officer, marijuana possession less than 12 ounce. This case 2015. We're getting there. We're getting up to 2026. Y'all just ride with me for a minute. All right, we're gonna get there. I promise you. 2015, public drunkenness, interference with government property. 2015, criminal trespass. Jeez. 2016, failure to appear, list original charge in DOA. 2015, disorderly conduct. 2016, failure to appear. 2017, aggravated assault. Page number 2, 2019, production order, state inmate. I think that's when they had that riot, right? 2025. 2025. That's the one with Short Dog. Right? 12/24 book, release 12/31/25. That's when Marcus paid her bond. And she was calling, sounding all sad and sorry and humble. All right, these dates are jumping. This is 2010, April, failure to appear. 2011, is this the same person? Yeah, damn. 2011, giving false name, false info to police. Yikes. Okay, here we go. Finally. That's a long rap sheet, man. Finally. And that's just in DeKalb County. All right. Okay. Yeah, too classy. Long one. All right, here we go. Cooper. Shaquita Sharika Cooper. Got the booking number. We got the booking date, 2/21/26. That would have been yesterday at 1:39 a.m. She was arrested at midnight, 12:03. 12:03 midnight, she was arrested. Now, what the heck she doing out at 12:03? I don't know, but I have my suspicion, right? Arrested at 12. What's that's not right. Hold on. Time booked 1:39 a.m. Time released 12:03 a.m. Wait a minute. No. Date release is at 1:01:001, right? So let's see. Hold on. Let me check out something. Oh, time release. She ain't been released. Time booked. Time booked. Time release. Time booked. Time release. All right. All right, that's a little bit confusing because check this out, y'all. If you look on the left-hand side, it says time booked 1:39 a.m., time released 12:03 a.m., right? But date booked 12:21, date release. And let's see the charges: probation violation when probation terms are altered for fingerprintable charges, felony. Another probation violation when probation terms are altered for fingerable charges, felony. Simple battery against a police officer, LE dog, correction or detention officer. So it sounds like she's fighting with the police officer. All right. And then there's one more. Let me open it up. Ooh, okay. Let's look at here. The facility booking time 1:39 a.m. Release time 12:03. Booking date 12/21/2026. Release date 1100. She's not released. She's locked up. All right. Decatur, Georgia address. This is a different aliases. Cooper, Chiquita, Chiquita, Chiquita S, Cooper. All right, y'all got the picture. Black female. She's 5'1", 130 pounds. She's a short lady. Brown eyes. I hear the charges, y'all. First charge, probation violation. When probation terms are altered for fingerprintable charge, felony. You got the warrant number. The offense date was 10/13/2025. Out of county agency, and then got the arrest date. All right. Second, probation violation when probation terms are altered for fingerprintable charge, felony. And this warrant number is 18CR2076. That's a different warrant number, right? And the offense was on 10/13/2025, out of county, and the arrest date is 2/21/2026. Next, simple battery against a police officer. LE dog, corrections or detention officer. The warrant number is 261003472. The offense date 2/21/26. Arresting agency, out of county agency. Issuing authority, DeKalb County Police Department, 2/21/2026. So she got battery against a police officer. That's a new charge. That happened on, y'all see that? That happened on the night of the actual, on the 21st, right? So that's a new charge. Someone's telling me that printable means it was serious charge in Georgia. Okay. Thank you. Hey, Alan Thompson. Good to see you. Thanks for that information, by the way. Okay, next. We got the simple battery, right? Let me get out the way. We got the simple battery. Next is interference with government property. Interference with government property. This is warrant number 26W003473. That's under the same warrant. And it happened on 2/21/2026. All right, DeKalb County, and she was arrested. All right. Now I am curious about what is interference with government property. Just let's look that charge up. Hey, hope y'all enjoying yourselves. Please hit the like button. Consider getting a membership if you want to send a donation of any amount. All right, Cash App. It can be 50 cents. All right. No, make it $1. It'll be greatly appreciated. Okay. I'm not like others that send stuff back as well as the Cash Apps. So let's look up that charge, y'all, because I want to see what that is, what that means. Just curious. Okay, interference with government property involves government property involves damaging, defacing, or unlawful tampering with public assets and can lead to serious legal consequences, including felony charges. So Georgia Code Title 16, crimes and offenses, damage to an intrusion upon property. Let's see. A person commits the offense of interference with government property when he destroys, damages, or defaces government property, and upon conviction thereof shall be imprisonment for not less than 1 nor more than 5 years. So I suspect Quita got arrested, and she got crazy wild, and she done messed up the police car, or damaged, or maybe when they locked her up, she might have got enraged and she, I don't know, messed up the jail cell. So that's one of the charges. All right. And then I want to look up that other charge. I want to look up this simple battery against a police officer, lead dog, or corrections officer, which just for conversational purposes. And once we get finished that, I want to get into my conspiracy theory, right? My conspiracy theory on who got Quita locked up and why. All right, check this out. "2024 Code of Georgia, Title 16, criminal offense, criminal against a person, crimes against a person, crimes and offenses, assault and battery, simple battery. A person commits the offense of simple battery when he or she either intentionally makes physical contact of an insulting or provoking nature with the person or of another, or intentionally causes physical harm to another." All right, you got a couple of exceptions. "Except as provided in subsection C through J of this code, a person convicted of the offense of simple battery shall be punished as a misdemeanor." All right, so that's a misdemeanor charge. Any person who commits the offense of simple battery against a person who's 65 years of age or older, or against a female who is pregnant at any time of the offense shall, upon conviction thereof, be punished for a misdemeanor or high aggravated assault. All right, y'all. So that's the that's a simple battery, right? Against a police officer. So that's then the probation violation. Felony probation violation. That's probably the charges that she was on probation for, and we shall see more, right? We shall see more. All right. Hey, Lady 100, good to see you. That sounds just like her. It sure does. All right. Now, let's get out of here. I just want to take a moment just to kind of say, I find it real interesting that Maya was the one to share with us that Quita got locked up. And so I started thinking to myself, and I said, self, oh self, how is it that Maya knows that Quita was locked up before anybody else? Let me put my conspiracy glasses on. How is it that Maya knows before anybody else that Quita was locked up? Because allegedly Marcus said Maya called him and he went over there and Quita came out. She still had on that wig from the other day. Can I just pause for a second? Those of you who sent me pictures from the ASI After Dark Patreon page, thank you. I that was some wild stuff. So I'm gonna get back to my conspiracy theory in a minute. All right, just put a pause in it. All right, remind me where I left off. Okay, all right. Maya called Marcus to tell Marcus that Quita's locked up. Let me just for me, let me deviate. Man, what the hell is Marcus doing? Are we doing soft corn now? I mean, Maya was, so first of all, when we did the call-in show the other day, a young lady called me and said, Troy, Maya was on the bed with her panties off, skirt hiked up. You could see her butt. Oh, by the way, you better clean up that little teaser you got, Marcus, because you got some nudity showing on that teaser. You're going to get flagged. YouTube going to catch you for that, buddy. But anyway, so she told me, the lady told the caller, said, hey, Maya's pretty much exposing herself. She's on all fours. And then Marcus is taking a picture. And in the picture, you can tell that he don't have no clothes on because his reflection was caught in the mirror. I was flabbergasted. All right. Because I still in my mind want to believe what obviously is not the case. I want to believe that, he's being faithful to T and trying to form a family unit, but obviously that's not the case. But and so a supporter, thank you, supporter, sent me the picture, all right, on Instagram of Maya and Marcus. And I'm like, what the hell? So if you look at the picture, hold on. Where is it? Dang, you sent me a lot of pictures, man. Lord, wait a minute. I got food. Oh, Jesus. Who's the girl in the woods? Wow. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Focus. Yeah. All right. So if you look at the video, right, I'm gonna describe it. You got Maya on the bed, all fours. Her skirt is hyped up. You can see her butt cheeks, but over on the side, there's some type of mirror on the dresser. And when Maya, she's getting out the bed and she's walking to the bathroom. But as she walks to the bathroom, Marcus is still filming her, right? You see Marcus's shoes on the ground. Oh, crap. And you see Marcus with his white socks on. And that joker's booty butt naked. Man. So this has gone from helping the homeless in the beginning, shining a light on people that's on the street, allowing them to tell their story, to we're gonna make soft corn now. All right, back to my story, and I'm gonna open up the phone lines. I promise you. All right, just hey, don't say that word, that corn word. Don't put a P on it. Misspell it. All right. Profanity, your cuss words. Make sure you misspell them. All right. Because I don't need the YouTube censor demonetizing my video. All right. I appreciate it. Moderators, if you can make sure that is the case, a Lady 100 and an Appalachian Girl, I will greatly appreciate you. All right. So, where was I at with my story? Y'all don't even care. No. So Maya, this is my conspiracy. Back to the conspiracy. Back to the conspiracy theory, right? Maya called Marcus. Marcus comes over. Maya has on the hair. She got the same outfit on from last night. I don't know, but whatever. And so she says, Quita's locked up. Maya says the security guard told her that Quita got locked up. Now, Quita was locked up. But here's where the conspiracy comes in. Was Quita set up? How is it that Maya was the first one to notify us that Quita was locked up? How is it that Maya called Marcus and he comes running over there to get Maya saying Quita's locked up? Is there a bigger picture? Is there a bigger conspiracy here? Think about it. Who benefits the most from Quita being locked up right now? I give y'all a minute. Who benefits the most from Quita being locked up right now? Aside from the whole Glenwood community and Atlanta as a whole, but as far as the people we know, who benefits the most? Marcus and Maya. Marcus benefits because now he knows that his bond is safe, secure. He'll get his money back because he lied back up, right? So he benefits, but Maya benefits even more because poor Quita, she got fired. She got replaced from her Atlanta street interview job by none other than her friend Maya. What did the OJ say? They smile in your face, But all the time, they're trying to take your place. Backstabbers. See, Maya was trying to get to Marcus. Maya got to Marcus through who? Quita. Quita introduced Maya to Marcus. See, the old folks to tell you, never introduce your man to your friends. Never introduce your man to your friends. And so once Maya used Quita to get to Marcus, and then when Marcus found out that Quita was down for whatever, and when I say whatever, I mean whatever. Y'all believe that Sunday school teacher message y'all want to. Once Maya was willing to do the stuff that Quita wasn't willing to do. Remember, Marcus set up Quita with the OF page, right? Marcus did that. But Quita's attitude was so messed up. But now Maya said, hey, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it. I'll go on your Patreon. I'll show and expose whatever it takes. And I'll do it with a smile. Because you know what? One thing about Maya, boy, that customer service is on point. She's very humble. She's very appreciative. She's real quiet. I'm telling you, y'all, the quiet ones are the ones that y'all got to watch out for. And so here's the play. In my mind's eye, this is what I saw. Marcus said, all right, Maya, you proved yourself. You got butt booty naked on the bed. You're willing to go out with dates with my friends, my acquaintance, maybe part of the Illuminati. You show that you're willing to do whatever and you're down for whatever. We got to get Quita out the way. So the trial run was that fight, right? But that didn't work out too good because the police got called on Marcus, and Marcus was told he got to leave the area. So that didn't work out. So plan B was we'll get her at nighttime when she's drunk and when she's high. And it just so happened Quita was at Maya's motel, and the security guard of all people on this night, the police were called and the police locked up Quita. She's out of the way. She's nice and secure. She's back home, right? Marcus has his bond. Check. Maya don't have to look over her shoulder no more. Don't have to look over her back for Quita and the gang of bloods that were coming after her. That's my theory. Prove me wrong. Quita was set up. Quita was set up. All right, y'all. Drop the link for you. See if I can pin it. I can't pin it. I dropped the link for you. I want to hear what y'all think. Was she set up? Or was just her timing? Her timing ran. And look, let's talk about timing, right? Think about it, y'all. Quita herself said that last time she was on the run for 4 years. So how you going to be on the run for 4 years, but this time you can't last longer than a week? Huh? Explain that to me. It's an inside job. What it say? You got to watch out for the quiet ones, right? Maya's nice and cute and quiet and I'll do whatever you want. Yes, I love everybody. I love my family. Poor Queen. I'm sorry to see she's locked up, but all the time you smile in her face, but all the time you're trying to take her place. You know, took her place, and doggone it, you know, got her out the picture. And we're not going to stand for it. Nah. Anyway, let me pin this link, y'all. Give me a minute. Let me open this up. Hey, welcome to the show, y'all. Hit the like button. Where's my link at? Let me get this out. All right, let me drop this again. Now that Quita's out the way, Maya has Marcus to herself. She don't care. She don't care. She got to share him with all the hoes and homeless people of Atlanta. She don't care. She's down for whatever. All right, I pinned that. Man. All right, I'm looking at this video again. I'm going to enlarge this for you. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. We're walking on thin ice now. We're walking on thin ice. Fool around, lose my channel over this. This is the picture of the reflection of Marcus in the mirror. Y'all want to see it? If you want to see this picture, put a 1 in the chat, please. If not, I'll just keep it to myself. Hey, Petty Betty 1958 by Quita. Don't be surprised. It's just me, 1, 2, 3 backstabbers. All right. Oh, y'all about to get me in trouble. All right. Here we go, y'all. Let me send it to this device. We'll figure this out. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. I get the picture. We coming. All right, let's go to photos. Close this up. All right, let me send it over to my MacBook. And StreamYard. Oh, mute that button. Really? Hold on, Verna. Let me pull you up, Verna. I'm gonna show y'all this picture. Let me pull Verna up. 1 second, Verna. I see you there. I see you. Let's use. Let's use this one. There we go. All right, Verna, you there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Good. What's on your mind this evening?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Now, Troy, if you look back ever since we met, sweetheart, and I've been saying it, but I never made a comment on Marcus's page. This man is a scum, and his day is coming. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. Remember when Quita, it looked like he was gonna pull up and help her and everything? Then I said, I don't like how he's showing black women in a negative light, why he can't never show us in a good light. Have you ever seen anything positive to put them on the right track and show us their progression as they go along? But he's quick to shine the light on their downfall or continue to stay in the same circumstances that they're in.
Mm,
And I'm trying to keep my words, 'cause I want to be careful. But I said he always liked to put that camera on the back side of me, not in front of me. The other girl, when Quita said, I want to go to school. I want to take, well, Short Dog, signed her up and she was going to go to school and this is what she wanted to do. Well, I'm going to tell you what, in that field, there's no longer going to be any jobs, in that field. But the next thing you offer her OF. You know what I'm saying?
right.
He exploiting these women. I never liked that dude, but he might as well go over to Patreon because you guys are paying to see this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I hate everything happened. And of course, they set them up. Oh, Quita out here fighting with some man, and she did some damage or whatever. Next thing you know, Quita in jail. First of all, Marcus know that girl wasn't gonna go to court. If I do have a one, and when they put it out on me, guess what? Come find me. Quita said she gonna turn herself in on the 21st. Just like the lady said, 21st on Saturday. Y'all know Quita wasn't doing that. The last couple of days you seen her, she was looking depressed. The girl just wanted to make a birthday. Now she was out here doing all the wrong things, granted, but she really didn't have anybody that was going hard for her, trying to put her in a good position. She's always been shown in a negative light. He never did anything possible. If you ever wonder about Josiah, he got himself straight. He got with a good woman. He's out of town.
Right.
Marcus kept him in the negative light. He kept him in the negative light. Oh, I might drive up to see him, or Josiah, when you gonna come down? He try to play and hide his hand. He want him to come down so he can show him in a good light. But why do you think that girl won't let that boy come around him no more? And she shouldn't. And she
Mm.
shouldn't. And I'm telling you, if even look, I'm gonna give you another breakdown. Look at Polo. He shows Polo in the bad light. Well, Polo, if you stop drinking or what triggers you, what causes that, or whatever, Polo might do a lot of things. He's two different characters when he's drinking and when he's not drinking. We all got common sense to know this man has a problem with alcohol. We know this. We know one, he's gonna want seven. He said that clearly himself. But I'm gonna tell you what a drunk man did. He got his own apartment. He stood on business and went and done his own paperwork. Only thing Marcus did was give him a drive to the different locations, go get his paperwork signed. This man did this on his own. Marcus gonna show y'all the negative stuff. If you don't know low energy when you see it, and this man exploiting these people. And he might as well go ahead to Patreon because I never pay a dime to see my sisters or my brothers like that. I don't have no doubt. He want to know anything ever happened to you, put him in a negative place. Uh, just like the other guy, I can't think to call his name. He want to know about the boys and the women. It's a fact. He's interviewing these people, taking advantage of them. He's sleeping with these people. I don't mean no harm because he slept with T, and they have a child together. How did he first meet her? He had another girl. She tired of using her body. She wants another way to get out, even though she has some trauma and things happen to her. And that's the only thing he could suggest. Got her on camera shaking and showing. But he gonna lose, so he might as well take his tail somewhere. Because that's the most disgusting thing I ever seen in my life. And I'm gonna tell you what kind of person he is, Troy, and then I'm gonna drop down.
Okay. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Uh, okay, babe. You remember that little lady that come up there? You'll know who I'm talking about in a minute. She was saying something, so Marcus popped up on your channel. And he read her with no respect or nothing. The thing that came out of his mouth to this lady, you just mad because you just want some, and I'm going to leave it right there. You remember what I was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you even say that? Because he's a filthy man with a filthy mind. I done went through
Mm.
something, and real can recognize real. But y'all don't need to be supporting that junk, because one day he might be the story that you were putting on his channel, and he gonna fall. So don't tell me, don't judge him. He just like women. No, he taking advantage of women. And God don't like ugly. And he gonna be shown he's a disturbed person. And I don't have no respect for that brother. And that's all I got to say. And it ain't gonna surprise me because his day gonna come. And I'm gonna step down and I thank you so much.
Thank you for coming up and sharing it, Verna.
Okay.
You have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Bye bye. All right, that was Verna with her perspective, and what we see here is a white sock. Um, that white sock is a reflection in the mirror of the cameraman. I know it's kind of blurry, but if you actually watch the video, and if you're into this kind of stuff, let me suggest you go over there and pay for Patreon. All right. If you're into this kind of stuff, hey, whatever floats your boat. You see Maya going to the restroom, and there's a lot of clothes on the floor. You see Marcus's shoes on the floor. Now, when does the cameraman take off his shoes? When does he take off his clothes to shoot or film somebody? Just wondering. But you know what? In the sake of fairness, because I don't want to be biased, all right? We did a poll, kind of unofficial poll yesterday with people calling in. And hold on, I see you. One second. All right, GNA, I got you. So I want to be fair about it, all right? I want to be fair about it. Just hear me out, all right? Maybe this was just done for content. Maybe this was just done to get us to start talking about it, right? Maybe that is why we see this. All right, just want to be fair. Just want to be fair. There may be another side to this. All right. Let me bring GNA up and dear self. 1 second. Let me bring y'all up. All right, GNA, is that you?
Hi.
Hello, hold that thought for 1 second, okay? Um, dear self, is that you?
Evening, Troy.
Good evening. So, dear self, hold on. We're gonna let GNA go, and then we'll let you go. Okay. Okay, GNA, you got the floor.
Absolutely.
Hi.
Hi.
So I just wanted to say I didn't hear, I just logged on. So I just saw I didn't get to see the whole live, and I'm definitely going to rewind and see what's going on. And I actually wanted to join Marcus's channel just because it was intriguing. But after I saw Ali's post today and he grabbed on Kelsey's shirt, pulling up her shirt over her boob. And she was like, next time, just tell me. That like completely grossed me out. And I can't just let, my intrigue let me pay $5 for somebody's channel to degrade and manipulate and molest people. So that's a no go for me. I hope that I keep strong to that and don't join just to see the content that he's not showing. But in the vein that your title was today was, did he manipulate Quita? I think he definitely did. And I think that was Quita's biggest downfall, is that she let him manipulate her. If she had just come out here and said, this is who I am, I don't care, and stopped and not following Marcus's trajectory of that she was going to be this person that was doing this and doing that, and that's not really who she wanted to be. I think that was her downfall. If she had just kept, if she stayed true to the fact of who she was and didn't let Marcus manipulate her into trying to act like somebody she wasn't, I think that people would have stuck with her instead of thinking that she was going to change into this person that she didn't want to change into and that she's not ready to change into. So I really feel bad for her that she let him take her there instead of just realizing, hey, this is not where I'm going. I don't care. This is me. Follow me. Because that's what we wanted to see anyway. We weren't really looking for the trajectory of somebody else besides Quita, but we let her take on the what Marcus wanted her to be instead of just letting her be who she wanted to be. And that was her downfall. And I think that's going to continue to be her downfall in terms of content and who we watch her and see her as. And the comments are always going to be negative. Oh, we thought you were going to be this. We thought you were going to be that. You're this, you're that. She never said she wasn't anybody but that. Marcus said she was somebody else. And we followed her saying that she was going to be somebody else, but she wasn't. And it's okay. You are who you are until you're ready to change. You're ready to be somebody else. Just stick to who you are, stick to your guns. Don't feel like somebody can manipulate you or play you into being somebody else. So, and I think that's a good lesson for all of us. And granted, her situation is a little bit different for most people, but don't let people manipulate you into being somebody that you're not going to be, because eventually you're just going to fall back into who you really are.
Right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I greatly appreciate you.
Thank you for letting me come up.
Okay. Have a good night.
You too, Troy.
Okay. Bye-bye. Dear self, good evening. Welcome to the show. As you unmute yourself, dear
Good
self.
evening, Troy and Chad. Good evening,
I love
Troy.
how you start off so soft and sweet and just lovable, and definitely express yourself. Kind of keep it PG for me, okay?
Yeah. I got that in my mind. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Yo, Troy,
You got the floor.
in all of our history of being in the sector we from and people going on Patreons and stuff like that back in the day, I have never signed on to the Patreon. So the devil jumped on my shoulder yesterday. They said,
No, you
go.
didn't. No, you didn't.
Troy!
Not dear self. Not dear self. I know you didn't pay no market Patreon.
I did what the brother did. What's his name? Alan Thompson, because he gave me the idea of reading the comments. He said he canceled. He canceled. I did it. So I got it. Yo, let me tell you something. The one that bothered me the most was Kelsey. Her spirit. It was like, and I redballed a lot because I don't want to see you know what I'm saying? But it was like her spirit, she was like, yeah, and because you're my husband, I know what you like. And it's just like she's stuck. Wherever her trauma started, she went back to that. And that shit fucked me up. That shit really touched me. Ooh, excuse me. It messed me up. Maya, I was just upset because it's like, yo, you got kids that got access to the internet and they're gonna see this. And it's just like you playing yourself for what? And he was so lustful. He was so lustful. He like, you remember Cookie Tookie used to be like, she got that lust demon on her and stuff like that. He was like, ooh, oh yeah, oh damn, oh God. And he's blasphemous. He called Jesus. I said, whoa. I said, he is disgusting. And I want to say, what I was saying to you yesterday, who traumatized him? When did his trauma start? This is not normal. This is not something. He's overly obsessed with illicit sex activities. You know what I'm saying? It's the listeners. He can sleep with all the women he wants to, right? But what is this with these prostitutes, these drug addicts, these unhoused women? What is it about them besides the obvious? He feels like he's better, but it's something else about it. It's like living on the edge, kind of. And I just think it's just crazy. You go home and you be kissing up on that sick baby and you was all in things and doing stuff. I just like, yo, but Kelsey really bothered me the most. And then he had that crackhead woman that was naked on camera and he was all in the camera. See, I fast forward that for real. But I could see
the one in the park, right? The one in the
It
park
was the park, yeah, in the street. I was like, yo,
outside.
why would you even tape this? Like, this is crazy. She's naked. And then he had the one in the hotel room, the little petite one. He was like, yeah, you got a little, nice bump down there because little boy. It's not normal. While his children, his daughters are at school and they're around all types of stuff. He's out there being a creep, like the Green River Killer. Like, what's going on with him? You know, if anybody start disappearing in Atlanta, some girls or whatever, they need to start looking into Marcus. It's dark, and people say, "Why did you watch it?" I'm not gonna lie, yo, the nosiness got the fucking best of me. I ain't gonna lie, and it usually ain't like that. That's what they say about Idle Time, right? Devil's
Right,
Playground,
right,
right?
right, 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 right,
And
right.
I unsubscribed, and I had to comment on it. I was talking to one of our peoples over here, and I was like, they was in my chat. I think it was Juice, and I'm like, yo, this shit is wild. Yo, he was like, you remember, the Lord is my shepherd. He know what I like. He was something like that in the hotel room with Maya. He was like, oh yeah, oh damn, oh I ain't gonna touch it though. We ain't gonna mess up the money. And I said, oh my gosh, he should not be in no house with no children or anything. He is a true deep predator, and he could say people are hating, but if he was to look at this material outside of himself and don't look at it as I'm Marcus, I'm watching myself, but place himself outside himself and look at it as we see it in our lenses, yo, he's a problem. He has an extreme problem, and he's extremely dangerous when it gets to that point. When I heard him lust like that, I said, whoa, I'm like unfucking believable. I'm kicking myself in my behind because I'm like, yo, you ain't have no business. So what did you think you were gonna get? If you were turned off on original stuff, imagine, but I didn't know it was like that though. I didn't think that. Go ahead. So tell me, Troy, go.
I was greatly surprised. I even said the other night before I actually saw it, because you remember Tommy Sotomayor, right? He went down that path when he started doing, only,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no way would Marcus go down that path. And then I see this, and you might as well say everybody's in the room naked. Come on now, something went on, right? And then I'm thinking about, okay, your children are old enough to know what's going on, be online, right? Now your girls, they're seeing their dad, in this light where he started out supposed to be helping the homeless, but now you go full circle or 180 degree the opposite way. Now you're using them, exploiting them for your soft corn. I mean, it's crazy. And then Maya, what is for what? So some chump change?
She wants to be recognized. Maya had 5 children, and I'm not making excuses for her. Maya got her stuff with her too, but she's not on the grunge that Quita is. It's 2 different things. They're the same type of fuck. I mean, cuck shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's 2 different things. It's 2 different levels. Maya though got some stuff with her, but Maya wants attention. Something happened. She didn't get no attention when she was a kid. See, Quita, why she don't have kids is because although she loved her mother, she hates her mother for putting her through that. She had to watch the kids be their parent and shit like that. So Quita ain't gonna have no children. People like Quita mad because she can't have no kids. No, Quita don't want no children. She doesn't. She was in the streets since she was a kid. She could have been having babies. Maya, on the flip side, it's different. She wants something she's lacking, so she had kids for that. You know what I'm saying? I saw that sense. I just feel bad for them. Like, yo, Marcus, he doesn't understand though. He's what do you call ONB, old nigga at the bar. But he's gonna get that within his kids, his daughters. Your daughters are not seeing a man that's gonna protect and love. What they see is an insecure predator. So all you doing is that you're making your daughters really hate men. And Marcus is not a man. He's a male by default because he has a penis. He has a phallus. So therefore, by default, he's a male, but he's not a man. Men don't do stuff like that. And then you got dudes. I was reading the comments, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Dudes was like, yeah, I know you tapped that. And I'm like, this is crazy. Women, men that mess with men, whatever your preferences, please use prophylactics, use oral ones, use ones that are good for anal, whatever you into, whatever your kink is, please be careful. You have people out there like Marcus that's giving people BV just by putting his mouth on them. You have people like that that are just doing all types of outside. Now, can you believe it? That he, I'm not looking for you to say yes or no, you know what I'm saying? But you can believe it. Just think about it. Don't say it. That
Look,
he did have intercourse
look,
with that girl in the tent with the rats. Now you
look,
can believe it, right?
after seeing what I have seen and what I've learned, even this lady Psychology Eats, because somebody sent me some of her videos, right? And
she always been on top.
And I'm like, what in the world? I thought of Eligio Bishop, right?
No.
I
Why
thought
would you think about Eligio? Two different things. Because he used religion. Marcus is not using religion. Marcus, if you're going to say Marcus and religion, the only thing he is Sodom and Gomorrah. He is the one of the people of. But Eligio was different.
Not the religion aspect, but as far as the manipulation and the control of people,
he's not manipulating.
That are disabled and less don't have it all.
So you think it's manipulation because he has something what they need as far as like security, resources, money, even if it's $10, it's something they don't have and they need. So that's where the manipulation come in, or you think that? Do you think everybody's using everybody?
I'm sorry, that and the attention, the promise of fame and glory. That's a hell of a drug.
Do you think that what do you think about Polo? Do you think he uses him too to make himself look better and to live vicariously through him? Polo has height. Polo's dusty or whatever. Polo's not an ugly man. Yeah, but he's not an ugly man. So it's like, to me, Marcus lived vicariously through Polo. You know what I'm saying? Because Marcus, in his eyes, if he had Polo's height, or Marcus is not ugly either, but if he had whatever Polo he feel Polo have, if he had that to him, it'd be a complete man. Marcus uses his firearm as his security blanket. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And then I believe. Go ahead. You go ahead, please.
How many people? How many? When you went in Patreon, how many? What was the numbers? What were the numbers total?
I didn't look at the number. After last night, I didn't go back. I just saw the comments and I just couldn't believe these guys. And then they had one female on there. You know who you are, you old, nasty, disgusting hussy. She talking about, oh yeah, I know she had your eggplant on rock hard. And I'm just like, this is another female. This is you're a predator with him. You are a disgusting old biddy. I saw your face and I saw your name. You are a disgusting ass female. How can you advocate something like that? That shit is crazy.
800 people at $5 a pop. That's $4,000 a month.
$4,000. I thought he had more than that when he said that, because he said he had. Oh yeah, he did say how much he had today. So that's $5. Well, hey, I hope he take that and he stretch it, because he was scratching and surviving. Talking like he had to go back to school and stuff. You just figured that shit out at 43 years old, looking like you 63 years old. You just figured that out because you have another mouth to feed and another homeless broad that you got laying up in your mother's house. Why would you bring her and her kid and I'm not sure she had a child before she had that baby with Marcus? Why would you allow her to be up in your mother's house like that? Someone who went in and all types of stuff she was doing with Marcus, swinging, and you bringing that type of demon energy up in your mother's house.
Mm-hmm. Let me answer these calls. I appreciate you.
Go ahead. I'm going. That's all I had to say.
Always feel free to make your comments, especially in the chat. I had to let somebody know. Don't be telling you. I don't know if you saw the rest of that, as far as trying to tell you not to say what you want to say. Everybody's free to say what they want to say in the chat.
Yeah. Respect everybody and have a good week ahead, y'all. Peace, y'all.
Right, thank you. Thank you. Yep. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. So there's a market. Obviously, that joker got 700 people that paid for it, but all money's not good money, in my opinion. And at the end of the day, hey, if that's what Marcus wants to do, if that's what those adults want to do, and they're consenting adults, then hey, that's what they do. There's a market for it. I think it's kind of trifling. I think it's kind of it's just gutter, man. It's just anyway, but hey, I'm an old prude, right? So it's all good. Look, I got a couple of calls. Let me see if I can get you all on the phone. Appreciate you. Let's see if I can dial you back. Yeah, this is all right. Let's see what you're talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I missed your call. You called Troy's World?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm well, brother. What's on your mind?
I was just looking at your show, man, and I was listening to all the comments, and I just want to let people know that some people forget that Marcus is a content creator, and Marcus do what he do to make money.
Okay.
And he uses his views for that to make money.
Right.
And if he can make more money with drama and keeping things going, he's going to do that to make money. He don't really care about Quita, Maya, Polo, none of them. He care about that dollar bill.
Okay. Okay.
A content creator is it's a business. And people, when I hear people say in the comments, I think they forgetting that they putting Marcus in a place where he's some type of savior for the people. And that's what he's not.
Okay.
I think that's what they're mixing it up. You know, when I look at a lot of different content creators, and I look at it for entertainment.
Right.
That's what I really look at it for. It's entertainment to me. I can go on YouTube. I can put something in the search engine. What I want to see today, I want to see this. I want to see Marcus. I might want to listen to your show. I'll catch you later on to see how you sum it all up. And it's very interesting. But I think people are forgetting, like I said, what it's really for. And as far as somebody setting Quita up, Quita set herself up. If you was the police, only thing you had to do was watch Marcus' show to know where Quita at. Everybody know that. You don't think the police watch his show? When she went to court, they was watching that show. They knew where she was.
Mm-hmm.
They could have got her at any moment.
Right. Right.
And I don't think Marcus set her up because his money was not in jeopardy. Because the charges that they had her on for not coming to court had nothing to do with the bail money.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with that. So that's what that was. But I love what you do, brother.
All right. I appreciate you. And hey, man, thank you for stating your opinion. And that's what it's about. Everybody has a place to state what they feel, and what works for you works for you. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you. All right. Have a good night. Yeah, bye. All right. Could y'all hear that? Somebody said the volume wasn't too cool on that. Hopefully y'all could hear that. Got another call I missed. My brother's from New Jersey. Welcome. One, two, three, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. All right, you can hear? Okay, good. All right, no answer there, y'all. Let's see. transcript not available. Oh, look, let me show you what I bought today. I bought this today. So this right here is it's a device that allows me to hook up the phone to the system so we can get better quality. But I didn't have time to figure it out tonight since I was grocery shopping with the missus late into the midnight hour. But it's all good. All right, y'all. Anybody else come on up? Whatever your opinion is, you are free to make it here. End of the day, we are all adults, and the choices that we make as adults, we have to live with, either good or bad. Marcus is a content creator. He makes content. He knows how to get people talking. Some may agree or disagree, but here we are tonight. Now, what kind of ramifications does this have on the people involved? Does it play in their trauma? Is he using them? Yeah, he may be. Yeah, he is. He's using them. But do they want to be used? Are they allowing themselves to be used? So that's the other side of it, y'all. That's the other side. Somebody said trafficking. I don't know, Kizzy. We throw that term around. We really do quite a bit. But when you say trafficking, what is the actual definition? I mean, that's taking somebody, forcing somebody to do something against their will. Is that trafficking? Is he forcing any of these women to do anything against their will? End of the day, nah. Hey, Kwani, I see you. Hold on 1 second there. I'm gonna pull you up. I just want y'all to look at this just right quick, because all right, trafficking involves the recruitment, transportation, harboring, or provision of individuals for commercial exploitation. So, and it's illegal. Is what he's doing illegal? Kwani.
Yes. Hi, Troy. How you doing?
Welcome. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. I'm really enjoying your show. You've been really doing wonderful, Troy.
Thank you.
What I want to add to the conversation, I know that Marcus is in your room right now. He is. I've been seeing him there. He in your room right now. What I would like to know, I would like for Marcus to explain this too. He don't have to explain it over here. He can go to his own platform and explain this to us, for the ones who he may seem like we don't care or we don't understand. How about this? We don't understand. What is his channel here for? Is he here to help people, or is he here to serve his own purpose? You cannot serve two gods. Now, is he here to serve a purpose for himself and his family, or is he here to serve the people of Atlanta? He don't make any sense to me. You know that these individuals are going through trials and tribulations. Some of these folks are addicts. Some of these folks are homeless. But his main focus is always set on a violation. Have you been violated as a child? He's always driven by their childhood trauma. He's so fixated on where they are stuck at. You do understand, if you don't go get help by a counselor, or you don't help yourself, you are normally stuck at your trauma. A lot of those people that are homeless right now are stuck at their trauma. It's the reason why they can't get out of that hole. And then you find some people who enjoy being homeless. I go out and help people in the world, more so veterans. And some of them don't want to get off the streets. They got their own reasoning why they don't want to do it. They're stuck at a trauma too. But I'm not exploiting them by having sex with them or taking them out here to get a vice like alcohol or drugs, even though alcohol is a drug too. It's just liquefied. So is he here to help people of Atlanta, or is he here to serve a purpose for himself and his family? Because if you laying down having sex with these folks, you are helping you. You are not helping them.
That's a good question. Marcus, what is the answer? Are you helping yourself and your family, or are you helping the people of Atlanta? Is that the question?
Yes, that's what I would like to know. Now, even though some of his videos, I do see he is helping people, but then majority of what you're getting now are videos where you are serving yourself a purpose. And then you got this brand new, beautiful child, this beautiful baby. And you have this baby in the back seat with all these transients. That don't make sense to me either as a father. You are a parent. Why are you transporting that beautiful child that you love around these transients? You got that young man that you know his vice is drinking. You are taking this man into liquor stores so he can purchase alcohol. And then the young man is inside of your automobile, even though he's a passenger, and you got your baby in the back seat. If the police pull you over and you got that man in the seat anywhere in that car drinking alcohol, you going to jail too. Now, how do you love this baby you have? And you bring this baby around all this mess. Taking this baby into all these neighborhoods. You don't know who watching your program, who like you or don't like you, and decide to do whatever they chose to do to you and your automobile. Nobody cares about you having that baby in that car. Nobody cares about you having that beautiful child inside their car. Who's supposed to love that child is you. The world don't love your baby. And you are too old for this. You not know in your 20s. If you're going to be a man, act accordingly, act as one. But you are exploiting these homeless people. Yes, you are. Giving them $10 and $20 to exploit them. They get that $10 and $20 and go do whatever they're going to do with it. But your videos last forever. He is exploiting these people. Yes, he is. I don't care what he's saying.
Got it.
I don't care what he's saying. He is exploiting these people. He's making a good living off the back of these people who don't have nowhere to live.
Okay.
And a lot of them are, what he does, he sells them a pipe dream. Anytime you're manipulating people, you are lying. Do you know that lying is manipulation too? He is selling these individuals a pipe dream. He think by telling them, you should have your own channel. You should have your own channel. He's helping them. You think they really focus on their own channel while they're homeless? I mean, really? I mean, just be honest here. Do you really think that somebody who's homeless is really focusing on going live every day, all day? And then talking about what and selling what? What are they going to talk about? Look what Quita was doing. He told her what she should do. She should be half naked. You cannot sell sex on YouTube. Why would you tell her to do that to herself? Isn't that what she was doing before she got locked up for 8 years? That's what she was doing before she got locked up for 8 years. She even got out of that jail and began committing crime again. What she was doing was committing crime. Selling sex is a crime. Isn't it? Last I checked, that is what it is, right?
Absolutely.
How was she living in all those hotels? How was she paying for those hotel stays? She was selling her body.
So, Kwani, let me put this out here, because I did specifically hear Marcus encourage Quita to move from doing the street work to move more towards the OnlyFans and the pornography end of it, which is legal.
It's
So
legal
in that,
on only. It's illegal on OnlyFans. It's not legal on that woman. Mind wasn't set up for her to be going on no doing OnlyFans. Come on, let's get real. She just got
but
out of
I'm
jail.
saying he did try to encourage her to get off doing the sex work, right?
Yes, he tried. You can't make a dog hunt if the dog don't want to
So
hunt.
if he's trying to do that, then how can you blame him for her falling back to her old vices?
That's all she knows is her own vices. He was utilizing and using her when she first walked up out the jail.
Okay. I appreciate your
The
commentary.
the woman don't know no better. She's not even a woman. That's a child. The behavior of Quita is
Quita?
of a child. The behavior of Quita is of a child. She does not carry herself like no woman. A woman will be selling her body. A woman will be out in the street beating up people.
So you're saying prostitutes are not women?
She ain't no damn woman being no whore. Ain't no damn woman.
You said a woman wouldn't be selling her body.
Well, you know what? She's not a
You
woman.
did say that. You said
I know what I said. Okay, the words were wrong. She's not a woman to me selling her body. There's not a woman to me selling her body.
Because I'm sure the
You know
women
how
that
dangerous
are
this is?
at the Bunny Ranch legal with prostitution are
I don't
legal,
care. That's not a
they're
woman to
women,
me.
right?
That's not a woman to me. No, that's a whore.
Got it. All right. Let me give you the last word, and I'm gonna bring somebody else up. What?
Well, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for having me, and I enjoy your show.
Thank you for
Keep
coming up.
Keep on doing good work.
Appreciate you. All right, take care.
All right.
Thank you.
You do
All right,
this.
that's
Thank
Kwani.
you.
Yep, that's
All right,
Kwani
bye-bye.
TV. You all, she has a channel where she's very opinionated. Definitely go check her out. We got a call coming in. Beverly Hills. Hello. Oh, come on. Don't do like that. Don't hang up. So the question was, who is Marcus helping? And is he helping himself or is he helping the homeless people? Well, there is about probably 1,000 people over there on their Patreon right now who would make the argument that Marcus is helping them in many ways. Now don't start throwing tomatoes at me. Just hear me out. All right. We want to be fair and fair and unbiased. Can't even get words out of my mouth. There will be those such as where's Eddie? Eddie Jones, and there's a couple other people in here that I would say it's safe to say that those people feel like Marcus is helping them. All right. He's helping them. That's why they pay their $5. And that's why they watch the content. For whatever reason, one can make the argument that there is a group of people that he helps. Now, there's another group of people that he perhaps hurts and exploits. Okay, and let's go down there just to play the other side of the fence, the argument, right? Okay, I hear what everybody says as far as the exploitation and taking. I get that, but if he's giving these women the opportunity to make money doing legal pornography and not illegal sex work, is that not helping them? Just a question. But it all depends on what your definition of help is, right? And who's being helped. Now, as far as being an advocate for the homeless and wanting to see homeless people do better and all that, that side of Marcus left the building a long time ago, right? If it was ever there. At this point, it's about selling tickets to see the freak show. And there are many people out here that need a freak show. It makes them a better person. It allows them to relax. I'm just saying. Yes, sir. You're on the line. Troy's World. How you doing tonight?
Hello?
Yes, sir. You call Troy's World?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's on your mind, brother?
No, I was just, I was just speaking up about, I mean, I watch Marcus myself, that's all.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts.
Hey, hold on. You got your TV on in the background?
Yeah, I got my TV on, yeah.
Yeah, you need to turn that volume down because it's gonna throw you off.
Okay, I can turn my volume down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Speak your mind. Whatever you think. What's on your mind, brother?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, he just, to me, he just, give him a chance to express themselves. To me, that's all I see.
Gotcha.
I don't see too much. I mean, I see some wrong things he do, but then again, hey, I've seen him do some things, but before that, hey, what can you do? He puts it on YouTube. Hey, I guess that's his money making thing. I wouldn't do it. So I really feel like I ain't gonna down the brother. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. So he's giving the women a chance to express themselves.
Yeah, basically to me. He give the brothers a chance to express themselves. You know what I mean?
Got it. Oh, on the channel. Now, what about the Patreon? You go over to his Patreon yet?
I don't know nothing about the I heard about the Patreon, but I ain't signing on. I wouldn't sign on to that.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
right. So you don't think he's exploiting people? You don't think he's exploiting people?
I don't know. I wouldn't go on Patreon. I don't even know what that is.
Well, no, not the Patreon. Let's stick to what you've seen, the YouTube part of it.
Oh, far as what I've seen on the John.
Yeah.
No, because they got the free will to walk away from the camera.
Okay. Got it. So he's not forcing anybody to do anything.
In front of the camera, they shouldn't do it. Because if he walked up to me and started asking me questions, I would just, walk away.
Now, right. Now, what if you were homeless? You didn't know where your next meal was coming from.
Oh, I've been homeless before.
And
the thing is, I never stepped in front of no camera giving up my life story.
Gotcha. All right.
I walk away from the camera.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. All right.
Right. I mean, you got two options in life: to do or walk away. If you feel though it ain't you, just walk away. Some people just want to talk. They might think it's good therapy for them or something. Because even direct them to like therapy things. You know what I mean? You ever hear them tell them that? They got a therapy place. You need therapy. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's whether they want to go or not.
Got it.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't all that bad, but I never seen his Patreon, and I wouldn't even sign up for that.
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't want to see none of that.
Well, so the girls that he's interviewing on the channel, they're pretty much stripping down naked and showing themselves on the Patreon. So a lot of people are upset about that and feel that he's exposing them because he's having them on Patreon naked. But what you're saying though is nobody's forcing them. So
right, nobody. See, you got a chance to walk away, and say, "Hey, I'm not expressing nothing, Chief." I mean, even if the $20, you offer me $20, what I'm gonna do with $20? I'll pass down $20 many a days. I mean,
but hold on. Let me cut you off, brother. So that's because you and I have money. But say
no, I don't know. No, I'm saying when like if somebody offer you something, it ain't always good.
Right. Regardless of whether
That's
you
all
need it
I'm
or
saying.
not, you're man enough to say, I'm not gonna take that 20 because that goes against my principles.
Right. Right. You always gotta have that other thought, like, hey, is this good for me or is it not good for me? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't just say, okay, I'm gonna take $20 to do this interview, and if you feel as though it ain't good for you, I mean, because your body should tell you something. Hey, this ain't cool, dude. You know what I mean? And then if he asks me a question that I don't like, I'm not going into it. First of all,
Right.
they got the option to do that. You know,
Right. They have the
Don't
free
they?
will. They have an option to either walk away
Right? He
or
can't force him to
participate.
tell him about his bare past. Oh, I've been raped and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, you can say, hey, dude, I can talk to that in private with a counselor or something. I ain't gotta be on your page telling you this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I thought about it a lot when I looked at it. I said, man, that girl, I mean, if she want to walk away, walk away. But somehow he break them down and say it.
Yeah. And some
You know what I mean?
and some do walk away. Some do.
Yeah, some do.
I have
some
seen.
don't say it all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Got
I
it.
mean, but, like I say, I don't know about his Patreon, though. That's the one thing I don't know about. I've been hearing about it since I've been looking at you tonight.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. All right, brother. I appreciate you coming up. Anything else?
No, that's all I was saying. You know what I mean? I heard, people bashing the dude. But, I mean, hey, you can always walk away, dog. You know what I mean? Them girls ain't helpless. That's all I got to say.
So
they're not helpless.
So you feel
they
they're
got
not
mental issues. Huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish your statement. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying they got mental issues, but they can always walk away. But I ain't going to bash the brother. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So one lady says that a lot of time these ladies are broken and, drug or mental issues. And he's asking them these questions. Do you feel that's exploitation or they still have a choice?
Most of them still got a choice. If they can make up their mind to like find crack or whatever they do, they got a choice to walk away. Trust me.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
All
you
right.
know what I'm saying?
All right.
You got a chance to walk away from everything. If you got just a little sanity, you can walk away. That's what I'm saying. So, like I say, it's up to the individual. That's what I'm saying. It's up to the individual. Because I ain't never seen him grab one of them chicks by the neck and say, hey, you gonna do this interview. No. See what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, brother. Thank you for saying it here, and you have a good night, all right?
Okay.
All right.
You too, man.
All right.
I like your channel, though. I'll be watching you.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right.
All right.
All right, homie. Be cool.
Yes, sir. Do the same.
Leave a message. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang.
Caller ending in 5464. I tried giving you a call back. All right, caller ending in 9321. Yes, sir. What's going on?
Yeah, I just want to drop a little bit on what your subject is. What's going on?
Hey, turn your TV off or turn the volume down.
I'm turning it down now. I just heard it. Yeah, and what I think a lot of people are missing is that I've been watching Marcus for probably about 4 years myself. And in the beginning, he was doing things that were, some people might look at it and say, "Oh, he's a pretty nice guy." He helped the twins there were some twins that had got dropped off in Atlanta, and he did a lot of good stuff with them. And there were other situations that he did some good stuff with. But in the course of him doing those good things, it seemed to me as though he had kind of developed a kind of like savior complex. You know, he got to the point to where, you know, he was like feeling like, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that for these people. And then it went from that to him being more manipulative, if you know what I'm talking about. It started, he became more of a master manipulator to some of these people. Some of these people, like the last caller was talking about, well, you know, these people have the frame of mind to go buy drugs and everything. They could just walk away or whatever like that. But when you're in a vulnerable state like some of these people are, where they're, you know, dealing with mental issues, they're dealing with financial issues and different things like that, a person that is a master manipulator can easily influence them to do things that, well, maybe they shouldn't do or they wouldn't do in their right mind. And the big thing is, these people are wounded people. And they're being manipulated by somebody who is, I guess for the lack of a better word, is a sound-minded person.
Right.
And I think, you know, I think it's a thing where the ego has overtaken the humanistic part of him. And now he is on the other side of where it seemed like he started out at. And I feel like a lot of situations that he's in, he's overstepping his boundaries because he's trying to play like a counselor to some of these people and stuff like that. And he don't have a degree to do some of the stuff that he does. And I feel like sometimes he oversteps his boundaries purposely, and sometimes he does it unconsciously because he has that God complex. You know, that's just my way of looking at it. I mean, and I might be wrong, but he has. You know, my thing is this. I feel like his ego won't allow him to see what he's really doing. Because every time somebody comes up, say for instance, like me, if he would respond to me, the first thing that he would do is start attacking. Oh, you this, and I bet you don't have this, and I bet you don't do this, and I bet you, because I've seen him do it. And a person with intelligence would not step down to that level. If you have intelligence, you would just say, okay, well, yeah, you might be right about this. You know, that's some type of compromise that comes with intelligence. And he seems to not possess that. Because as soon as somebody starts to check him about something that he's doing right or wrong, he gets defensive.
Okay.
That's just my 2 cents on it, man. I mean, I've been listening to you're doing a very good show, man. Keep up the good work because people like you are the ones that's going to keep his feet to the fire.
Got it.
You know, I'm not saying that he's a done deal, but he's traveling down a bad path, and I feel like his ego will not allow him to see what he's doing.
Right. Hey, brother, that was more than 2 cents. I appreciate your comments and your commentary. Thank you for saying it here, okay?
Yes, sir. Bless you.
Have a good night. Bless you too, brother. Calling caller back, phone number ending in 2849. Please make sure you got your TV off or whatever you're listening to the show on. Okay.
Hello?
Hello, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hello. How are you this evening?
I'm well. I'm well. What's on your mind?
Thank you for letting me chime in.
Absolutely. You have the
I
floor. You have the floor.
I just want to say that I really had high hopes for Marcus and his channel. I just want to say that I really
Turn your TV volume down.
Okay, hold on.
Mhm.
Turn TV volume down. Okay. Okay, is it better?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
I just wanted to say I really had high hopes for Marcus because in the beginning what he was doing was shining the light on the voiceless and the unhomed in regards to, letting the political aspect see what's really needed, and try to, kind of support the funding and the agencies that's needed to be able to support individuals like that. But he slightly has went another way. Him interviewing people with their traumas. They let him know that you're triggering me, and he continues to go on. And then after he gives them his $10, they just go away, trying to deal with what they've just unloaded. I don't think that's right, and he is exploited. Maya is a very, very nice young lady, who's trying to, climb the ladder and do better for her life and create a foundation for her children. And he comes in and he sees that and he exploits her, and she clearly said that she doesn't drink. He brings her out, he gets her drunk, and then brings her back to the hotel and allows her to perform like that, knowing that she has daughters, knowing that it only takes $5 to get into that site, Patreon, and they just ask the one question: are you 18? You say yeah, you're in. That's wrong for him to do that. And what he's doing as far as interviewing and shining the light, I had high hopes for that, but he just went into explore, and it's sad. It's really sad. And I don't want to go there about, his girls and all that, because I respect that. But at the same time, how can he have girls, but just go out here and exploit, other people's daughters, other people's sisters, if he has a sex addiction, then so be it. There's a lot of women out here that will be willing and able. There's a lot of women, but why does he have to exploit people that are in dire need of mental support and, and help? For $10, $20. And yes, if I am living in a park, in a tent, I got all these challenges going on in my life. I can't even get a 99-cent hot dog. I can't get a bottle of water. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Somebody comes up to me and offers me $10 or $20. You got to be out of your damn mind if I'm not going to take it. Excuse my language. So, it's just wrong. And I did happen to see Patreon. It's disgusting. And I am so pissed off that he pushed Meyer in that direction. I know she's a grown woman, but she had that little crush and she's looking for somebody to support her or to try to show her the way of doing better and make her circumstances better. And this is what he does for her. And then he says, oh, me and T is on a break. So him and T is on a break. He's letting it know, oh, I can do what I want to know because me and T is on a break. I think he needs to go back and revisit, the circumstances and the condition that he was in and how he felt the first time when he did this, when he stepped into this status, I just don't know. Like you say, there are going to be people that is for this. You know that. That's why you have porn. That's why you have all this. So it is going to be what it's going to be. But I really wanted to support him. I really wanted to back him. I really wanted to be on his side. And that's the part that really gets me. That's the part that really hurts. Because Maya, that took the cake with me, and I seen how he did provoke Quita. He didn't have to. The minute he knew that them other girls was involved and Maya was by himself, he could have stopped the car, turned it around, took Quita somewhere, and dropped her butt off. He did not have to play the part in her transportation, get into Maya when he knew she had ill intent.
Okay.
So, thank you so very much.
Well, thank you. A lot of people do share your sentiments, so I appreciate you making it here. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a nice evening.
Have a good evening. Do the same. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Caller ending in 5464. All right. Let's try this again. Hey, make sure you hit the like button if you guys are enjoying the show. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. All right, let me call you back. Caller ending in 9068.
Please leave your message for. Please leave your message for.
I guess we're calling each other at the same time, man. Nope, that's not working. All right, let's see who else we have here. Let me try this one. All right, it's ringing.
Hello.
Hello. You called Troy's World?
I did, Troy. Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How you doing this evening?
I'm good, thank you. I love your show.
Thank you.
I'm gonna join. I'm gonna join. I just got to work some things out. But anyway, I
Appreciate
am so frustrated with this whole situation. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Yes, ma'am. You're frustrated with the whole situation?
Okay. Yes, because I wanted to piggyback off of that the episode when Marcus was on the Beltline with Max and his daughters. Now, Marcus has been a creator for how long? He knows exactly how to position.
Let me ask you this though. I want you to tell the story, but I need you to kind of be not specific as far as where he had the camera pointed. Kind of dance around that, okay?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about the girl's body part. You follow me?
I get that.
Okay.
I get that. Okay, here's my whole point. Marcus has a specific channel for the girls, him and the girls.
Right.
You know, when the girls talk, whatever. I really think that episode should have been on the family channel, opposed to on, you know,
Atlanta
on that
Street
channel.
interviews. Right.
Exactly. So that's suspect to me right there. He knew what he was doing.
Okay.
And that's all I gotta say. And I appreciate you, you know, checking me, you know, to make me say it, you know, a little bit easier, you know.
Yeah, and I don't want to say the word checking, but just bringing it to your attention. You know what I mean? So
yeah, bringing it to my attention. I appreciate that, because see, my frustration wanted to just, you know, go woo.
Right.
But
right,
there's always an easier and softer way to get your point across.
Right. And a lot of people have mentioned that when they're walking, they mentioned that incident and said that was not right. So a lot of people agree with you. They really do.
Exactly. It was intentional. And I just want to tell you, keep up the good work. And I love the person you are, your character, and you know, and how you present your channel. You're gonna go big places, bro.
All right, thank you so much.
You gotta be.
Hey, only with you watching and supporting. So keep doing what you do, okay?
Oh yeah, you know my daughter thinks she my mother, so anything I do, I have to get her permission. But you will be hearing from me a whole lot, all in the chat, call it, because I get aggravating.
All right, very good. Hey, get a membership so you can get stuff before everybody else sees it too. You know, in time. All right.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
All right,
thank you so much.
Yep. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
You too.
Okay, caller ending in 9068. About to call you back. Make sure you got your TV volume down, okay?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Hi.
Hey, I hear you. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for calling the show. What is on your mind?
Let me tell you something. Marcus is a pedophile. Okay, I can't say that.
Please don't.
But I'm telling you.
Just say P. Just say P.
He's a P. He's a P, right? I've watched him, and every time I watch him, I get sick to my stomach. I'm watching him looking at getting these women from off the street, right? And a lot of them have mental health issues. Okay, I'm a federal employee, and I see it every day. Okay, and I do a lot of work for homeless. I feed the homeless. I go downtown. You know what I'm saying? I seen his Jeep. I was like, oh no, I'm not. I can't deal with him. And now we got Keita in jail, right? That's her name, right?
Quita.
And then now Quita, and now he's focusing on the next female. He wants to revamp her. He wants to change her whole thing because he got an attitude about her not wanting to cut her hair. She looks like a clean-cut girl. I don't know what she does, but he makes me sick. I will promote you because you really are figuring everything out. You've been knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? So I was just watching like, oh no. Hell no. He know what time it is, and I see what time it is, but this is ridiculous. He needs to be off air. And now he's promoting this other thing where he could do content and you sign up with the content. And then I've seen it, he has it blurred out. Is sexual things what am I supposed to say sexual or can I say
Yeah, that's cool. That's
F?
that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's disgusting. It's so disgusting. And he's going out there and he's looking for the vulnerable to control them. It's ridiculous. But I'm going to promote you. I'm going to sign up with you. And that's that, because this is crazy. He needs to be stopped. And I don't know. It's late at night. I don't watch the fight. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm on furlough. But he needs to be stopped. It doesn't even make sense what he's doing.
Gotcha.
And everybody stays in a hotel. If you're making money and you're getting money off these people, you have the money, put them somewhere where they can be safe with their children, no matter what they do. What's going on with that? Make it make sense.
I don't know. But he messes, the women he messed with, they're all over 18, right?
I don't
mean,
know.
have you seen him mess with any underage women? That's what I'm saying.
I haven't seen
That's
it, but I watched
okay.
the clip. Like the last caller called in, I watched a clip with his daughters and his son. And I'm not, I don't knock children because I have 3 kids, right? But how they were dressed and how it looked and how his son wasn't even covered, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, wait a minute, why do these girls out here with these short shorts on or whatever? I don't care if he see this clip or whatever the case may be or hear it, but he's wrong. He needs to stay out the hood and stop bringing his child around the hood. Stop bringing his children around these individuals that have mental health issues. Don't do it. Why do you have your son around that? Why do you want to expose him to that? I just feel that he's exposing women, and I feel that he's living off these women. That's how he get his money. I will never sign up for nothing that he has because he's not right and exact. If he was in New York, they would have been took him out of the place. They'd have been took him off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. Right and exact. Okay, I was on Earth for 15 years. And what he's doing, and he's feeding off their mindset is not ready. So they don't understand. They've been shut down so much and they're doing whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you a little $20, $40, but I'm a bank off you. No, bro. You need to stop that. It's not right. And then you have daughters. So what if somebody do that to your daughters? How would you feel? And they so want to get that $5 and $10 and $20. They not looking at self. When I hear his voice, I cringe. And that great ass beard, take it off. I don't like it. And I just wanted to call in to tell you that because I've been watching you and seeing how you flow, and it's ridiculous.
Got it. All right, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Don't have New York all day.
Enjoy your furlough, okay?
I'll try.
Well, I hope it's not too long, right?
I hope not either.
Because it's not like a vacation. It's a whole different vibe. So
it's not. It's a whole different vibe.
Yeah, hopefully it don't last too long. All right, thank you for coming up. I appreciate you.
All right, no doubt.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Hey, definitely want to thank the caller. Also want to say thank you to the member. Let's see, got a new Zion. Let's see, who's this? Yeah, Zion Favors. Thank you for getting the membership. I think I saw another membership and that might have got past me. I apologize if I didn't recognize your name. Those who sent saw a couple of cash apps. Thank you so much for sending the cash app. I just want to caller, thank you for calling. I really do appreciate you calling. But I just want to respectfully push back a little bit on the referring to Marcus as a P. As far as what we've seen, Marcus has not been involved with any underage girls. And if you're to be a P, a Pedialyte, you have to be engaged with underage girls. And that is not the case of what we've seen with Marcus. Now, he did interview a 14-year-old girl, and I saw that interview, and he was asking her, hey, your mama, why she let you out here? So I just want to clarify that we have no proof of him being a Pedialyte. All right, because that means he would have to be messing with underage girls, and we definitely don't say the women that are in hotel rooms on the Patreon. They're definitely overage. All right, so he may be a lot of things, right? You may consider him a groomer, you may consider him a weirdo, but to call the man a Pedialyte is just not it's not right. People aren't using the P word, Troy. They're using the other P word, the one that starts with PRI. That doesn't mean they are underage. Well, I just heard her say Pedialyte. I just heard that. So people aren't using the P word, Troy. They're using the other P word. Anyway, y'all heard what I said, right? 18 is just a number, but the mental capacity is what makes them target. Yeah, fine. They may be mentally, but that's a crime too. Okay. If you're messing with somebody that's mentally off and they're underage and you're taking advantage of them mentally because they're mental, they've been diagnosed and they're shown to be not capable of making decisions. Yeah, that's wrong. But once again, to call the man a Pedialyte, that's not, that's not right. So for whatever it's worth, all right. Marcus is a weirdo creep. Okay, interview 17-year-old Marcus has teenage daughters. Okay, fine. Yeah, that may be weird, but until we have proof of him actually having intercourse with somebody underage, you can't put that jacket on him. That's all I'm saying. That's fine too. If you're 40, you have no business messing with an 18-year-old girl. That's your belief. That's cool. That's fine. But if you do, it's not illegal. That does not make you a Pedialyte. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's go. Wow, it's a lot of y'all here. It's a lot of y'all here. All right, y'all. We started out talking about what did we start out talking about anyway? Oh, Quita being locked up, right? She's in jail. We'll see what happens. Of course, the topic of discussion is Marcus and what he's doing. His Patreon, right? Some say it's exploitive and it's taking advantage of people. Other people say that it is adults not being forced with anything to their head and making their decisions because they have the free will to do it. Whatever you stay or wherever you stand in this situation, whatever your belief is your belief and you're entitled to it. All right. Thank you for watching, y'all. Thank y'all for participating, right? Thank you for expressing your ideas. Also, in the comments on the replay, people feel free to express your comments. Anybody in those comments that are beating somebody up for making a comment, if you're telling somebody to shut up in my comment section, I'm deleting your comment. All right. We can disagree without being disagreeable. We can have a difference of opinion and still be civil about it. Those of you who call yourselves trolls, you're too old for that. All right. You're too old for that. Any type of curse words will not be allowed to go through in the chat and the comment because I want everybody ultimately to be able to express themselves, all right, and say what they feel and not get attacked for it. Marcus, subject of discussion once again. Thank y'all for watching. Good night. and send Quita some money for her books. All right, that's the two different P's, right? Okay, right. Pedialyte, and then the other P is a predator. Yeah. I definitely can see predatory tendencies. Definitely, I can agree with that. Nisha, thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate that. What originally drew me to Marcus' channel was the Josiah story. I love Josiah's energy, and then as far as him getting out of Atlanta, so that's what originally drew me to Marcus' channel. And then, of course, this whole Quita scenario, because Quita seemed very humble, had hope for her, you know, and at least I did, but didn't work out. So. Miss Lady, you cannot block anybody. Do not block anybody. Do not time out anybody. Be nice to the people in the chat, Miss Moderator. We want to be inviting. We want to be warm. We want to be friendly. And stop typing in all caps, please. The folks think you're yelling at them. Appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.